if you were going to the Lincoln or the Booker T, you would walk down U Street and the policeman would tell you, back home, buddy, it's 6 o'clock. Now, what are you talking about long-term goals and goals of any kind when the police would follow you? Police would run you home, back on the campus. You did not have the opportunity to establish goals. The best you could do was to get your work at the daytime and get back to the dormitory and forget it.
I don't think a lot of people now, young people, realize how segregated a city Washington used to be.
It was curiously segregated. Now, I became the chairman of the youth committee. We picketed People's Drug Store and the drugstores along U Street and along 7th Street because you could buy a hot dog and a Coke, but you couldn't sit and eat in the establishment.
Some of the elders that we've interviewed, like Senator Ed Brooke and Andy Young, they talk about what Howard was like, and with very similar kinds of stories in terms of it being this kind of enclave or island surrounded by this segregated society.
This was it.
Yeah.
Your greatest point of relaxation was the reservoir. You could go out across from 4th Street and walk around with a girl all the way around. But when you got back around, you better get on back in the dormitory. You don't know. You don't know. Edward knows. We talk about it. We talk about it frequently. You don't know what it is to be segregated. I said to myself when I got to Howard, and I saw the extent to which segregation was actually beating down young black people. When you see that in the full attribute of it, you are seeing something that you will never see anywhere other time and other place. It squeezes you. It makes you turn your life in. You talk about, what about goals? What are you talking about? There's no such thing as goals. I mean, if you can get, I'll tell you what the goal is. The goal was the minister, Bishop. You could get a meal from him on the other side of Howard's dormitory for 15 cents. And you would get a chicken, half a chicken, a whole slice of ham, sweet potatoes, and greens. And if you knew Sister Jones, you could get a piece of pie. That was a goal. And let me tell you something. It was very important that you understood the nature of that set of circumstances. You were not wanted in a restaurant or a hotel or a place to try clothes on. Everything would squeeze you in except Morton's, which was at 7th and D Street. And Morton opened up his place and you could go in there and try things on. only one.